It is Dequemi Gamer, and today we're playing FNAF 2, oh yeah. So, I realized I didn't upload on Friday, and that was because I had a bunch of family coming over for New Year's Eve, all that stuff. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make up that video by uploading on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday's tomorrow, at the time that I'm making this. And I realized my mistake. The sound was literally playing. I was like, shouldn't the sound have played? And it was literally playing the whole time, and I was literally just ignoring it. I think I said literally like 5 times in that sentence. Alright.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
See, I told you your first night.
Here, I'm gonna mute this, because we already listened to it. But anyway, I think I was still accurate with my assumption of the sound being if they're in the hallway, like always playing if something's in the hallway. So until that happens, that's when I'm gonna use my flashlight. But anyway, how was all yours New Year's Eve? Mine was pretty okay. You know, watched the ball drop. My sister was actually over, and she thought that the ball drop actually meant they dropped a ball. Like, actually, like, took a ball in their hands and just dropped it when it became midnight. So that's kind of funny. I remember, when my mom told me about it at first, I was like 6, and I thought the same thing, so it's pretty rad. But anyway, things have been going pretty great. I've gone back to work. I've taken off, my job for a little bit, during the weekend. But now I'm back into the swing of things, and I should be getting back into, routine, which is epic. Anyway, enough of my life story. So what I was saying last time, why am I using the flashlight? What I was saying last time before I got jump scared and rudely interrupted, you see, when you check the vents, when you get into such a rhythm, a lot of times you'll actually see something, and then you'll just open the camera anyway. And that's very dangerous, especially when you consider Mangle, because if you do that with Mangle, it doesn't matter how long you stayed in the camera. If you open the camera and she was in the vent, she's in the room now, and you're basically screwed. I need to stop using my flashlight. I feel like I'm just doing it out of paranoia at this point. But wow, it's 2 AM already. Rad. So, I'm still gonna follow my normal rule. I'm only gonna do 2 nights at maximum. Oh, now I'm gonna start using the flashlight, especially since it's not going. Alright, so the rule that I heard was you gotta flash him 5 times, but I usually like to do 6 just in case. I think it was David, someone on YouTube, who told me that that's what you were supposed to do. Alright, now Chica's there. But that's okay, 'cause it doesn't matter, she can't, like, walk into the thing. Okay, so there's no one in the hallway, so it has to be someone in the vent. Most likely Toy Chica, so I'm gonna pay very close attention to that left vent. Okay, Balloon Boy's there right now. When you hear it go away, it usually means, or when you hear the vent sound again, it usually means the person's gone. But sometimes it can be misleading, because it could be someone going back into the vent. Alright, so there's Foxy taken care of. Let me take care of Choi Chica. Alright, there we go. Jeez. Oh, I remember watching one of Smike's videos with 10 facts about Toy Freddy or something, and it was actually said that Toy Freddy was actually the most hated animatronic, even more than Balloon Boy. Even though Balloon Boy was thought of the the least favorite animatronic before. Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. Am I good? Okay, I'm good. And a lot of times I think Fox is actually in the hallway, but it can't, like, put Chica or someone in there when he's in there at the same time, which is kind of unfair to me. But, you know, whatever. I actually did play this game on mobile, and I think I beat Night 5, but I never beat Night 6. Okay, Mangle's in the vent because of that sound. Alright. Hopefully you guys are getting a little bit of information, about how to beat this game for yourself from me. You know, I like to be pretty informative in my videos, you know? I don't like to be boring, though, and I try not to be, because I know no one's gonna watch the video if I'm boring. Commentary is a little bit, tricky sometimes, though, because a lot of times there's literally nothing going on, where you're, like, just repeatedly going through the same motions, like what I'm doing now. Or if you're just looking for something. Oop! Or if you're just looking for something, like I was in Delta Room that one time. Now, that's when I like to pause the video, but for some reason I had like a setting on and it like disabled the pause recording for some reason. Oh yes, 5 AM. Alright, I'm almost done. But that was pretty weird, I think, you know. I feel like the setting that I had on, I forget what it was, but I know it wasn't related to anything, like, recording-wise. I just looked it up, and it said, make sure you don't have this setting on. It was like using a stream key or something. But streaming and recording are both two separate functions on OBS, so it didn't really make too much sense to me. I'm just glad I was able to figure out the problem, because I like to use that, especially if I'm trying to beat a night on here. I remember I did... I remember I did that once in my, original FNAF series. I think I did it, like, once or twice when I died on a night that I was supposed to, like, I was basically required to beat it for that video. Ooh, I forgot about this. Yeah, that's creepy. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, though. It has to mean something in the story. My ears. Oh, there was the "It's me" over there. I don't even know if we figured that out. Maybe it was explained in the books or something. I don't really care about the books, though, because it's like, you know, whatever. But hey, I beat my first night, so... Not my first... Or I beat the second night.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove.
Already?
To keep the toddlers entertained, you know. But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together into every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him in some kind of take apart, put back together attraction.
I still have no idea why the company thought that was a good idea, just to leave a messed up robot in the middle of their restaurant.
Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything.
I love how these guys just lie.
That whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Well, thanks for that. I'm definitely not any more paranoid now. So, one thing that I thought was really weird is that this restaurant doesn't have a kitchen. Like, there's no camera for the kitchen, at least. And I thought that was just kind of funny. And also, in the FNAF 3 minigames where you're walking around the first FNAF location, there's no kitchen. So it's like, maybe he just forgot it, or maybe there's just not one there, and that's why the audio's missing or something. I don't know. But there was a, Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I was not expecting that. I forgot they came in this night. I like how the old Bonnie and the old Chica, go on the left and the right, or on the right and the, or, yeah, on the left and the right. Like they did in the original FNAF game. I guess it's kind of an homage to that. So that's pretty neat, I would say. Oh boy. I hate when there's a bunch of movement in the hallways, too. Because then it's like, how are you supposed to check on Foxy? And also, the one thing that's pretty creepy is that the old animatronics, you can't see them in the vents until they're in your room. Like, you can see them on the cameras, of course, but there's not really a point to looking at the cameras, you know? It's one of the biggest red herrings in the entire game. But it's always, like, there's always some requirement in the cameras. Which is, of course, at least it makes the function not completely a waste of time, you know? That way it actually has a function. But I feel like everyone's main flaws, like how they died so many times in FNAF 1 was because they used the camera too much. That's how I was. I couldn't even beat Night 2 when I kept using the cameras. I could only beat Night 1, and then as soon as I started using the not looking at the camera all the time strategy, I could get up to like a Night 4 on my crappy first like brick laptop that my brother got for $5, like literally for $5, no joke. Which I thought was kind of funny, but I was just glad to have a computer at the time, because I never had one. Now, I'm always paranoid with a flashlight, because I don't know if, like, there's a time limit to how long you have to put your, where'd you even come from? I don't know if there's a certain amount of time you have to leave the light on Foxy for it to, like, count as a flash, but I remember David said, like, it was 5 times that you had to put it on him, but I don't know how long the flashes have to be, if you know what I mean. He might have mentioned it. Alright. I think I did like 8 times there. Oh boy. I think this one's way scarier than the first one. Almost. Okay, this is probably gonna be a very controversial opinion to any diehard FNAF fans, but Withered Chica, scariest animatronic to me. Something about the eyes and just like her eyes and her mouth are just so creepy to me. Bonnie, it doesn't have a face, so it's obviously creepy in that aspect, but Withered Chica just is a different breed, I would say. She's come to think of it, I haven't seen her at all. Does she? Maybe it's only Wither Bonnie that appears on night 3. I'm not sure. But yeah. I remember Markiplier took like 5 attempts to figure out how to use the mask in the game, which is pretty funny. I remember I watched someone make a tier list. Oh. Yay! Alright, I'm not gonna touch the first night due to my rule of 2-night maximum. Oh boy. Huh. Oh, crap. I didn't know he was in this one. It's so creepy. I don't know what this means, though. This has to mean something. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I need to say, and then I'm gonna get the heck out of this 4th night. But anyway, I saw someone make a tier list, and I forget what the name was, but they actually put Withered Chica on the Nightmare list, which was the highest list in the tier, along with all the Nightmare animatronics. But, yeah. And he had the same reasoning that I had. So basically, I'm gonna head out, you know, get out of this night before I die, and I will see you guys in the next one.